Uh,
Is this
I
a
paused
joke?
it. Deal or no deal?
No deal, Mr. Gandapur. Take my advice and spend some of that money of yours on a lawyer. See you in court.
Gandapur and Jackson will no doubt commit a number of legal errors. Be prepared to object.
Mr. Jackson, when did you begin working
Twitch
on
gave
my
you an
estate
ad,
in
Quark.
Brookville?
That's torture.
About 9
I'm
months
sorry.
Around the time the first of the Mangler's victims was found.
Objection?
Yeah, I guess.
Earlier, Detective Logan speculated that we formed
Objection.
a dominant submissive pairing, with you as the submissive. Could he be correct?
Objection? I don't even know why I'm objecting.
Hearsay.
Overruled.
No,
Oh.
that's gross.
The police found physical evidence relating to the murders inside your work van, did they not?
Yeah,
Because
but
I
that van belongs
can
to the
object, so I
landscaping
must
company.
object.
Did anyone else have access to it?
Sometimes. Sometimes I'd leave it at the nursery. The other guys could have used it.
So many people with so much access
the
to
same
so
jury
much
as before.
evidence. It would be very hard to say definitively who did what,
He's
wouldn't
leading
it?
the witness. Or his partner. Objection?
Objection, Your Honor.
I don't even know what I'm objecting to. Hard to say who did what. Speculation was what I would say. I don't... Leading.
Your Honor, defense is leading the witness.
Sustained. Move on, Mr. Gandapur.
The police found some burlap sacks
You guys are
in my
better
garden
lawyers than
shed.
I am.
Fibers from the burlap matched ones found in Wendy Crane's hair. Do you have any idea how those fibers got on the victim?
No idea.
The voice
What were
balance
they
in this
for,
game is
those
garbage.
sacks of yours?
I bought some pesticide called atrazine. I have a license to buy it.
And you really have no idea how fibers
We
from
need to...
those sacks
Can I go
got
back to
on poor Miss
Bankroll after
Crane?
this episode? I feel like I need to show Bankroll to the world. I need to object. I
Objection,
don't
Your
even know why
Honor.
I'm objecting. Why am I objecting? Badgering?
The question has been asked and answered.
Sustained.
Well, what are you asking me that for?
What about the cutting tool, Patrick? The one found in the shed. It had Wendy Crane's blood on it.
I don't know. Maybe someone was doing stuff in the shed, like at night. I didn't see it, or I would have called the police.
You have to admit it is damning evidence against the two of us, really. I mean, it was my shed.
I guess so.
You guess so.
Objection?
How did a bloody knife get into my shed without you noticing a thing?
I don't know.
This is better than Ace Attorney. Are you
Objection,
kidding me?
Your Honor.
I don't know why I'm objecting. I don't even know. Is it argumentative or is it no expert knowledge? Is it asked and answered?
Argumentative.
Find a new line of questioning,
Yeah,
Mr. Gandapur.
I was leaning toward argumentative, but you won. I love this game. This is a great game that costs $20 on Amazon.com. Topics: murder, misogyny, garden shed, blood in the van. I miss
Blood
Bankroll
taken
too. We're
from
gonna
your van
revisit
was
him.
found
I
to
gotta pick
contain
blood.
Wendy Crane's DNA. How did it get there?
I don't know.
Was Wendy Crane ever in your van?
No.
Curtis and Benson admitted Patty to that. This was before they made good games. I don't know which one to pick. Well, they made better games than this, like Tales from the Borderlands was decent. I don't know. There's so many pages of fucking objections. Can I go back to the very first trial? I can. Or the first day of the trial. Bankroll. I love Bankroll. Bankroll's the MVP of this case. Yeah, Sam and Max was before this. Alright, so that's the first guy. Atrazine. Curtis. Useless. You're under arrest for violation of your PO. Patty, did you say anything incriminating here? This is so bad it's good. Okay, she was in the van. I'm not sure what we're asking about now.
Well, I'm confused, Mr. Jackson. Because according to the statement you made to detectives,
I
you
love
claim
this
to have let
dumbass
Wendy
case. This
Crane
is
in your
great.
van to solicit her services as a prostitute.
That's not true. They made me say that.
Did they put her blood
Objection?
in your van too?
I don't know how it got there, but it wasn't me.
That man looks miserable.
The cutting tool we found in the garden shed,
I have
the
a
one
feeling
with
the other
Wendy
one
Crane's
is,
blood on it? I suppose you don't know how
a
that
red
got there
herring.
either.
Nope.
What about the fibers found in Wendy Crane's hair? The ones from the burlap sacks of atrazine in the shed, ones you put there.
I didn't bring anyone back there, okay? It could have been him, you know.
We almost have the bar maxed. Oh, we do have the bar maxed out. New topics have been revealed.
Let's see if I can paint an accurate picture of what happened to these women.
You do what you want. I'm through talking.
Objection?
You pick a girl, you put them at ease, you give them some crystal meth to disorient them.
I don't give those chicks nothing. They bring it if they want it.
All you have to know is we objected a lot and we're winning very hard. Yeah, I know that meth was in
Exhibit
his
A,
van. That I remember.
One jewelry box of your own design.
I remember
found
finding
in
the
the van you
meth.
drove, with crystal meth inside a hidden compartment. You're
You didn't
quite
get
the
here super
carpenter,
late.
Mr. Jackson.
We're only
Fine,
on
yeah,
episode
it's
3.
mine. That doesn't prove I'm a killer.
Your co-counsel has been strangely quiet, Patty. Even you have to know he could have objected a dozen times to what I've had to say so far.
Why aren't you trying to stop her? She's badgering me, right?
Mr. Jackson, what will happen to you if you take the fall for the murders of these 8 women?
Nobody was paying
I
attention.
guess
I
Mr.
wasn't even paying
Gandapur would
attention
go
to this
free.
fucking case. I just like
Objection, Your Honor.
bankroll.
Mr. Jackson doesn't know that. It's conjecture.
Sustained.
So you found your voice after all, counsel. No more questions, Your Honor.
You are ahead by 100. I think I win. I think
So
that's
what do you
winning.
want, Mr. Jackson?
I want a deal.
Oh? What's your lawyer think?
Gandapur thinks I'm an idiot, but I know when I'm being set up.
You're a little late to that party, but I guess you got there. What are you offering?
Say I know what happened to those girls. Say I was there. Say maybe I had something to do with it, but I didn't
mean,
kill
we're
them.
not taking any deal.
might be worth something.
We're the ones in charge
Accessory
here.
after the fact? That's 7 years no parole. But it's got to be concurrent with the time I got break and parole.
Concurrent.
Yeah,
Think words for
sometimes
such
you
a
can learn
moron.
useful stuff in prison.
What do I give this man? 20 years, no parole? 12 years plus 5 for parole served concurrently? Or do I just give him no deal? You guys can decide his fate, because I don't fucking know. The evidence is kind of guillotine. I wish, Cork, I wish. 20 years no parole is the guillotine, right? That's the guillotine button? I think
You're
it is
looking
if
at
we're at
5
max,
years
we can just do
for
whatever.
breaking parole, Patty. You think my boss is going to accept 7 for being an accessory to 8 murders? 15 years, in addition to the 5 you have coming. No parole.
Okay, I just don't want to go down for this alone. That's it.
Okay, just gonna take
Ladies
it.
and gentlemen of the jury, I realize this is unusual, but it's important that you know Mr. Jackson has agreed to plead guilty to the charges against him. This means Mr. Jackson and Mr. Gandapur are no longer co-defendants. Mr. Jackson now testifies for the people. The prosecution may proceed.
Oh god.
Did you personally see Mr. Gondapur with any of the women he is charged with killing?
We've asserted
all of
dominance over this
Tell
man.
us about the first.
It was the night we just had one girl at the house.
That was Angelica Moore, correct?
Yeah, she changed her mind, wanted to leave. Mr. Gondapur held her down while I raped her. When I was done, well...
Keep quiet!
Last chance, Mr. Gondapur. Remain silent or I'll have you removed.
Gondapur goes, "We better make sure she doesn't say anything to anybody."
What did he mean?
I go back to jail, so...
I miss Bankroll,
he killed her.
guys. Can I talk about Bankroll?
What happened with Wendy Crane?
My favorite
I get her
character
into the
from this
van,
game.
give her a little meth. She said she was up for whatever, so I pulled out my knife to tie her up. She starts freaking out. She's hitting me.
We found a weapon in the shed. What? There was a weapon in the
Then
fucking
what?
shed.
She jumps out of the van, screaming her head off. I just kind of put my hands around her throat, just to shut her up, you know? But before I knew, she ain't screaming anymore.
Why not go to the police after the first murder? Why not testify against Mr. Gondapur?
I'm a convicted rapist out on parole. He's a millionaire. Whose story the police gonna buy?
The innocent one.
Mr. Jackson, how did you and Mr. Gondapur first get to know each other?
I started getting the grounds around his house ready for spring. I told him I was on parole. He asked what for. I told him.
For rape, correct?
Yeah, I thought for sure he'd tell my boss not to let me come back, but he seemed really interested. Kept asking me questions about it.
Hookers.
Did you
My
ever bring
favorite topic.
prostitutes to Mr. Gondapur's home at his request?
Good night, Link.
Yeah,
You
a
didn't
lot
get
of
to
them.
see Bankroll. What a
That is
shame.
a lie!
Mr. Gondapur, sit down.
You're
Go
gonna
on,
stick
Mr.
around and see
Jackson.
what this ends.
First, he had me bring back hookers to the house 2 at a time. We'd party together, do some ice, that's crystal meth. At least I would, and the girls would.
Objection, Your Honor. The witness's story is complete fabrication.
Is it a complete fabrication? No. Cutting tool in the shed. Yeah. I'm a good
Overruled.
lawyer.
You'll have your chance to cross, Mr. Gondapur.
What became your pattern?
I'd go and find girls, bring them back. I took them to the garden shed, we'd party. Then Mr. Gondapur would kill them, strangle them.
At this point, I'm just agreeing because this guy's. Was it Benson or Logan who confirmed that this was the MO? I don't even know anymore. Mike Logan? Logan.
How many did he kill, Patty?
I don't know. 6, 7? That's what the newspaper said. I tried to forget him. I want the jury to know I'm really sorry about how this all happened. I never would have done this if it wasn't for him.
I object
Nice.
to this character
You-
assassination.
You don't get to
Mr. Cutter,
object!
please instruct your witness to limit testimony to the question asked.
No more questions, Your Honor.
The jury seems convinced.
I demand a mistrial.
You don't.
Motion denied.
It's not how you-
asked for this circus, Mr. Gondapur. I'm going to see it through to the end. We'll let a higher court decide if justice was
It's
served.
not how this
Very well.
works.
I can prove this man acted alone. The evidence is at his apartment. I demand we send detectives to search it again.
Objection, Your Honor. The defense is stalling for time. Patty Jackson's apartment has already been thoroughly searched by investigators who found nothing.
Thoroughly, huh? Have you checked in the walls, in the crawl space, under his bed?
Court is recessed for the day. Counselors, I want to see you in my chambers.
God
I
damn.
cannot believe the judge approved Gondapur's request.
Nothing surprises me with this trial. Any clue from Jackson on what this evidence could be?
None. He won't talk.
I don't like it.
Gandapur knows that any evidence we find has to be turned over to him. It's what he's counting on. But why?
Whatever it
'Cause
is,
he
must
hid
implicate
evidence, I
Jackson
think.
as being the real ringleader.
Wait a minute. The police never found the souvenirs taken from the victims. The locks of hair that were missing.
That was Jackson's MO when he committed those rapes in Washington Heights. If the search reveals trophies like that in his apartment, it would go a long way to convince a jury that Jackson was responsible for the murders, not Gondapur.
Get this.
This guy
When
looks so
detectives
fucking
searched
enthused.
Jackson's van, they found a small jewelry box with a false bottom. Patty was a carpenter. He used the jewelry box to hide the crystal meth he used to disorient his victims. I'm willing to bet that's what Gandapur wants us to find in Jackson's apartment.
He knows it's there, but he wants us to find it. That gives him total deniability while nailing Jackson to the wall.
Call Logan. He might be able to help us thread a pretty small loophole here. I'm going to take a walk. From this point on, keep me out of the loop.
Hey, Abby. It's Mike Logan. I found something.
Don't tell me what it is.
Don't worry, I know the rules. I'll file my report after you guys conduct your own search. Just tell
God.
the uniforms not to shake the present too hard. Might break what's inside.
Thanks,
You thought
Mike.
it broke, but
You're
it
a
was you this
lifesaver.
time?
you
Yeah,
thank
I
me
can
with
tell when
dinner?
it breaks because my screen flickers dark. I think it's something with this game, honestly.
Remember,
'Cause I've
this
never
isn't
seen
gonna
this
work
issue
unless he
before.
gets good and angry.
Don't worry. I have a special talent when it comes to infuriating people.
I gotta
Mr. Gondapur,
stretch.
you stated at the close of trial yesterday that investigators were to search Mr. Jackson's apartment again for evidence pertaining to this case.
Indeed.
They didn't find
You
anything.
gotta piss him
I
off.
am well aware.
Try and focus on the facts, names and places. Avoid hot button issues that will allow him to distract the jury. Okay. Uh, so, do I piss him off by asking about his Arab heritage? Basically, is that what I go for?
What was it about Angelica Moore, Mr. Gandapur? Why is it you were so fixated on her that months after you were arrested picking her up, you sent Mr. Jackson here to kidnap her for you?
She was a woman in need who I tried to help and who took advantage. That is all.
I'm out
The
of
arrest
drink.
was a misunderstanding and the charges were dropped.
Is his recollection accurate? No. I mean, we've already won the fucking case, guys. You have to go. Good night, Link. Thank you for watching. Check out the VOD, though, because this is a fucking... This game is great. Alright. Told detectives that Angela Moore threatened your testimony at Gandapor's trial. I don't remember. Bankroll said... We need to get Bankroll on the stand, is what this tells me. And you go all the way back to Bankroll. Talking to me, I did not know we was acquainted. Yeah, nobody actually knows. Whoa. Arab looking dude, he had money once. He's once or twice he was down here. So you took a bride to keep it quiet. So Bankroll took a bribe. So I don't know which one it would be, because... I mean, I guess it's this. Yeah, it's both. I
Misunderstanding?
guess that one's right.
Are you sure? Because I have an affidavit by one Donald Deschamps, aka Bankroll, an associate of
Donald
Angelica
Deschamps
Moore,
is
who swears
his
under
name.
oath that Angelica changed her testimony after he received a bribe on her behalf of $1,000.
That is ridiculous. He must have me confused with someone else.
Oh yeah,
Objection.
another person of Arab descent in Harlem who was
Oh
arrested
shit,
for
the
assaulting
lawyer's
Angelica
gonna
Moore
piss him off
shortly
right here.
before her death.
Are you trying to get a rise out of me, Mr. Cutter?
It doesn't seem to take much, Mr. Gandapur.
He's smug and I love him.
What did you want us to find in Patty Jackson's apartment, Mr. Gandapur?
What makes you think I expected you to find anything?
Searched under the bed and in the fucking walls, he said.
Under his bed. Yet detectives did a full sweep of the apartment and found nothing.
A chest! A small wooden chest! How could they miss it?
Yes, one wooden chest. Exhibit C, let's call it.
There! That's it! That will prove my innocence!
The meth chest?
Mr. Gondapur, could you explain to the court how an empty wooden chest will prove you innocent?
Are you an imbecile? Give it to me!
He's so forceful, what the fuck?
There! There, you see?
He just fucking
He
threw
took
it.
a lock of their hair. I saw him do it to each girl. You didn't think I knew, did you? Nothing gets past me, you mongoloid. No. No, wait. I didn't mean that I'd...
No further questions, Your Honor.
No. I demand a mistrial. No, no!
This fucker.
The prosecution rests, Your Honor.
Mr. Gondapur,
The defense rests, Your Honor.
the jury is to retire for deliberations. I'll send along jury instructions shortly.
I'm glad you two
Court
are into this as
adjourned.
much as I am.
Has the jury reached a unanimous verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
Please read the verdict as it stands recorded.
In regards to Mr. Gondapur, as to counts 1 through 8, homicide in the first degree, guilty.
We fucking owned him, Court. He fucked up and
By this
involved
time tomorrow,
himself.
I'll have the best law firm in Manhattan working overtime on my appeal.
I might do some
He's
comparison
like, I
shopping
saw
if
them.
I were
I
you.
saw him cut
Your
the
board
locks of the
directors
hair.
voted to have you removed.
He got fucking
So
owned.
Patty Jackson goes
very
back
hard.
to jail, and Gandaper gets multiple life sentences without parole. Well done.
Nice to see that the super rich are still held to the same standards of justice as the rest of us, once in a while.
At least until his appeal.
To the rest
What are
of
they
us.
drinking? Why are they drinking yellow cylinder?
Is that what I think it is?
Briscoe's Little Black Book of Unsolved Cases.
How did you...
It's piss.
Right. I don't want to know. Hold on. Frank Vincenzo Jr. I recognize that one.
I
Do
bet it's
tell.
connected to the next
He was
case
a
that we're gonna
tenant
have to
in
do.
the apartment building where that Glock 17 was found.
Got a forwarding?
According to this, he's still a tenant.
Thank God for rent control.
Oh my god, I fucking love this stream. I don't want it to end. But I have to go to bed. It's like late and I'm gonna play this more some other time. Maybe tomorrow, maybe this weekend, maybe Monday. Who the fuck knows? We're not over yet though. I need to go back and see our good buddy Bankroll. I love Bankroll. He's the best. Yeah, this game got really good suddenly. It turned into a very good Ace Attorney simulator. So we're looking for somebody's name in the credits that Keeping It Weird wanted me to look for. Which is a great name or something? See if I can catch it. I'm too busy fucking dying inside at this game. I fucking can't believe this game is real. Kid Beyond? Well, that's an excellent name. This is a mini version of the Law and Order music. It's exactly that. I'm glad that this game exists. Hi, my name is Kid Beyond. My real, actual name. Definitely not a pseudonym. A beatboxer, throat singer, songwriter, and live looper. Excellent. I dig Wolf. I have no idea what a live looper is either. I love it. I love that they force us to watch the credits every time we finish an episode. Like, we literally can't not. I tried to hit every button on the keyboard to skip it, and it didn't work. I need to revisit Bankroll. I only got a 2 on that fucking episode. I fucking own them.
criminal
I
justice
gotta
system,
get to
the
bankroll.
people are represented by
Oh, that escape just brings you back to the main menu, huh?
two
That's
separate yet
interesting.
equally important groups: the police who investigate
So does Spacebar.
crime, and the district attorneys who prosecute the
Interesting.
offenders. These are their stories.
Why does every button bring me back to the main menu?
Baby.
I can't right now. Jenny was her name.
What do we got?
Sign.
I gotta get back to bankroll. I miss him.
Mike.
I can't believe this video game is fucking real. It's so bad. I fucking love it. So we still have 4 episodes left of this game for the next stream. So that's good.
Hey.
I need to get back to bankroll though. I need to meet him once more.
What do we know?
All plus he's
Yep.
Do we have any
Mangler.
reason
see ya.
Someone.
not to?
Bye.
She's got.
Sex.
So what?
We can't get 3 strikes for some fucking reason. Yeah, they force you to restart if you get 3.
What's?
They got no. Hey.
Thanks. My old.
I gotta go visit bankroll. I need to see him again.
What?
Jenny. All us.
Did you see? Jenny.
And. You noticed. That it?
I love these
Did you
groaning
know the girl-
noises.
David gone.
Fucking speed running.
You know what?
Oh.
Time
Check
for
it
the
out.
best
From
character in
this
the
corner,
entire
you can
video
see
game,
all the
y'all.
vehicle traffic coming in and out of this area. No wonder Bankroll hangs out here. He can keep an
I
eye on
miss
the
him.
Johns cruising his girls. There he is. Let's go get him. Morning, Bankroll.
You talking to me? I didn't know we was acquainted.
Detective Benson,
The
Detective
best fucking
Curtis,
voice actor in
homicide.
the entire
Come
game.
on, man. I'm trying to read the paper and these people just got my latte right. Come on back later.
Relax, Bankroll. We just have a few questions for you.
I like how serious they take
Wendy
his name as
Crane.
bankroll.
She was your girl, wasn't she?
Who, me? Hell nah. I don't know no girl named Wendy.
We did our homework, Bankroll.
All right, maybe she came to me for advice from time to time. That's all I'll say.
How many women do you have walking the
God, the
streets right
voice.
now, Bankroll?
Man, y'all be watching too much television. It ain't no Playboy mansion where I live.
There's a serial killer out there. These women are in danger. Get them off the streets at least until we catch this guy.
Lady, you act like the decision be all mine. All these girls care about is the next
I
dollar.
fucking love
Clouds their
bankroll,
judgment.
guys.
If I find
gonna
out
miss
another one of your
him.
girls gets hurt out here, I'm going to hold you responsible.
His fucking eyes.
David Gondapur, Robert Moffat,
All the
Ernest
eyes in this game are
Limrose.
fucking
Any of those
terrifying.
names sound familiar?
Who?
These guys
Oops,
would have
I-
stuck out. Not your typical John.
I just
want
want a gif of him sipping the fucking
They
latte.
scared girls. Even got physical with them. They were arrested. You'd know their names.
Man, it's always them cats from the suburbs. There was this Arab looking dude down here once or twice. He had money, but I had to run him off.
He should be, but he's not going to be.
Arab-looking dude.
It's
Yeah,
upsetting.
man, you know, like Lawrence of Arabia and all that.
Lawrence of Arabia was English.
I know who Lawrence of Arabia is, fool.
Did he drive a red van?
Nah, drove a Escalade, white leather
The
seats.
Harley Quinn of the Law and
Nice.
Order franchise.
Scared
I want more
Angelica real
bankroll.
good, so we had a little conversation. Then the police showed up.
I spent $20 on this fucking video game, by the way. I don't even know
Then what happened?
what I'm
I
doing
watched it all
anymore.
go down. Cops roll up. Arab fool would have got off with a warning if he could have stopped making words with his mouth. A few weeks later, he comes around again. Gives me $1,000 to have Angel keep her mouth shut.
I like his
Ain't
shirt.
heard nothing about it since.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
So
this
he
costs
roughed up
$20
Angelica,
on
and you took a bribe to
Amazon.com.
keep it quiet. Nice.
And thank you to Tin and Stallion for purchasing it for me,
You see everything from this
who I
coffee
owe
shop,
$20
don't you?
during the next Steam
Greatest show
sale.
on earth, man. I ain't missed a night in 25 years.
How about a red van? Seen Wendy get into one of those lately?
Nah, nothing like that. Seen a sanitation workers van here last night. You know,
I love all
New
this
York's
irrelevant
strongest.
information,
Maybe
like the
the cat you
sanitation
looking at
worker.
work for the city?
Wendy was your girl. I'm betting you watched her like a hawk. We know a red van picked her up last night.
Maybe not a
The
red
writing
van.
in this game is so
What kind,
fucking
then?
bad, and I
seen a
love
white
this
van down
game.
here a couple times. Figured it was just some bridge and tunnel CPA playing that plantation game. Got a sweet tooth for some brown sugar.
But it stuck out for some reason.
I remember later
Remember
that
the
I
girl
seen
in the
Angel.
last episode that
That's
sounded like
Angelica.
Harley Quinn,
She got picked up
but
in that
was
same
hot
kind of van
garbage?
the night she went missing.
That was a
Figured
good
if I saw
character.
it again, I'd take care of business. But he never came back.
Don't go on any vacations, Bankroll. We may need the pleasure of
We
your
never
company
needed his
again.
company again, which is very upsetting.
I'm not a big fan of racial profiling, but based on the physical description, sounds like we should talk to David Gondapur.
I'm just gonna hit replay scene and exit this game, so I can come back to Bankroll at any time, show him off.
Check.
Anyways, next time we'll play Nobody's Child, which is our next chapter from 1999. And then we got Your Witness, Side Effects, and Resolution. All of which look terrible. Which screenshot? They're all terrible. Oh, episode 5. Yeah, this is the one that I tweeted out as a teaser for the stream. With, fucking the blind boy. With this ugly striped shirt. What's the info for this one? A young blind boy and his mother are walking to the market when she's gunned down. The boy must identify her attacker by voice alone, but will it stand up in court? No, it won't. Great loop. Holy shit. Why does it have sirens? I'm screaming internally. I fucking love this game, guys. Anyways, next time we'll play Nobody's Child. This game does rule. Holy shit. Until next time, I might stream more tomorrow because I kind of want to see more of this. It's against my every fiber of my being to normally like stream at night or on Fridays for that matter, but I kind of need to see where this goes. So, until next time, thank you for watching. I can't find the fucking OBS button. Yeah, you can actually make it at night. That's nice. I normally don't stream at night, but I didn't have time in the day, and night's better for everybody. It's not better for me, though, because my parents are home and they're kind of loud most of the time. They were pretty good about it tonight, but still. You've learned so much about Law and Order. I've learned so much about objecting and badgering. I'm like gesturing with my hands as I talk. It's great. Anyways, I'll see you guys. Thank you for watching. I don't have anything witty to say, so have a good night.